Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Valley Living. I'm Michelle, and this is the 30 Days of Preparedness 2025. Watch for that hashtag and watch for the logo. I am going to make a really quick video here today about something that is probably very obvious to everybody who needs or wants to be prepared in their house for any kind of emergency. This emergency is more about power outages and when you're having storms and things like that. And that is lighting, making sure that you have lighting available in your home and that it's easy to get to and that all of your batteries are ready to go, everything's working. Now's the time to check and make sure that everything is going on for you. So we have a few different things that I want to show you today, and I'll just kind of give you some tips on how we make sure that we have lighting around the house. No matter, if the power was to go out, whatever room we're in, we just make sure that we have a way of lighting that room up or getting to a light very quickly. First thing, the flashlight, the good old flashlight. Now, these bad boys have lasted us a really long time. This is a mag light and it's very heavy, so it would come in handy as well if somebody was to try to be getting into your home. It's pretty strong. We used to thump our truck tires with this and it did a mighty fine job, but they last a long time. And woo, there you go. I can't recommend these enough. I love mag lights. So we have a couple of these in strategic places, basically in the middle of our house, so that if the power goes out, they're really easy to find. We have one in the kitchen behind the coffee pot because we know right where that shelf is. It's like, boom, right there. And then we have another one in the front room. And again, it's on a cabinet where it's just super easy to get to. It's tucked behind stuff, never in the way, but always handy. So get yourself at least one or two flashlights to keep around your house. We also have some really little ones. I didn't grab any, but they're just really tiny little guys. And it's almost like a little spotlight. And we tuck those in drawers in every room. So like when we have company, they know exactly where they can go if they can't see at night or if the power goes out. They know that there's a little light there to help them to see where they're going and everything else. So another thing that is a practice in our home is that we have candles all over the place. And not only do they smell good, but they're decorative, okay? This is actually a gift that a friend gives us every year. They make their own. And so we keep a candle in every room. Now, they're not really big candles. They're not going to last forever and ever. Most of them have tea lights in them. Here's one of what I'm talking about. So, like, this is in our entryway, okay? It's decorative. It has 4 little candles on it. And we know right where to get it. And it's right by a closet where we keep matches and lighters. And that will bring up the matches for you. So these are actually little decorative holders for stick matches. And you can buy stick matches in boxes at just about any store. I recommend like an Ace Hardware store. I guess probably I know you can get them at Costco Business Center. You can get these at most grocery stores for that matter. And then your Walmarts, Target, stuff like that. There. This one has a little striker on the back. Have something like this handy. Obviously keep it away from the littles. We keep this on a top shelf that my husband and I can reach in case of emergency, but the littles' hands can't get to them. So there you go. Real quick lighting. And you're going to need matches for other things and or lighters anyway. These are also very handy little lighters. And you can buy the 3 packs of the, oops. Look at me. I can't even light a lighter today. We discovered these kind of lights when we were stocking our trailer for camping. And what I really like about these is that they have hangers. So if you have little places around, maybe say in your dining room, if you have some of those S-hooks, maybe get a couple extras that you might have on a pot hanger or something like that. And I like it. Oops, let me see. Let me get the right one. Okay. What I like about these, and these came with batteries. I just had to take the little thing off of it so that it would activate the batteries. But you can do just a little bit of light, and we've done this just so that we have enough light to get around in the house during a power outage. Generally speaking, our power goes out in the winter or in cold weather, so we'll usually have a fire going in the fireplace. But if that isn't the case, you know, anyway, you could, it opens way up. Look at the illumination on that. Look at that. That's only one of these. They come in 3 packs, and you can hang them all over your house. We even hang them out in the backyard sometimes if we're having a pool party and we just want to have extra lighting out by the pool. I find them to be very handy. Now, these are not magnetized, but we do have some in our trailer that are magnetized, and they're nice because you can put them on anything magnetic, any magnetic surface, and it could be in a room that maybe, you know, doesn't have a lot of surfaces to sit on. But I love, love, love these lights. This is a brand called Pursuit. They come in packages of 3, generally speaking, for about under $25. So right there you'd get 3, and they come with the AAA batteries. It takes 3 AAA batteries. And that reminds me, for all of your items that need batteries, this is a good time to go out. It's a good reminder. Go out and make sure that you have enough batteries, like maybe times 2, for all of the items that you have that would require batteries. Now, obviously, when we have a fire, or not a fire, obviously, when you're going to have a situation such as, you know, an extended power outage, you may want to have more than that. But we do have alternative sources, and during the day, even during storms, we generally have enough light in our house where we're not using the lights during the day unless we're doing some reading or something like that. So they're generally used in the evening. And I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments. If you've had a power outage, do you tend to go to bed much earlier than normal? We do. Hours earlier. Now, if you have animals or pets and you need to take your dogs out to go to the bathroom, we also use these camping. Or if you have chickens that you're caring for, or other farm animals or anything, you already know you want to have one of these headlamps that comes on, you know, there. You can put it on your head. They make hats with these now. They make caps. So if it's really cold or something, they already have the lamp on them. And I don't worry about that. I just put this over one of my wool caps if it's raining and I'm taking the dogs out during a storm. But it's very handy because it'll help you to see anything out in your backyard that your dogs might need to be worried about, such as a raccoon or a skunk or a coyote, fox, anything like that. We have all of those in the city in Sacramento. Yes, we do. So when I take my dogs out at night, I like to make sure that they're safe and that I know what's going on around me. So very, very handy. Let's see. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you today is, this is just a light that's on my crank radio that I got. And I've already shared this in a video this month. But this one is really cool because this radio also has a light on it. And I like this. It has a little light here. Oop, we're going to play a little classical music. Okay, and so it's got that little spotlight on it, and then it also has a light that can be ambient lighting, and it also turns red if you need it to be flashing for emergencies to get somebody's attention. So I find this to be handy as well. Again, it's just a backup for us. And I like knowing that it's here. And if I was to run out of batteries and be in dire circumstances, I have a crank on here that will help power it in an emergency. It also powers my cell phone so that we can keep that fired up just in case. It also has Bluetooth. So if you had some music and you just wanted a little ambiance while you're playing games with the family, you could use this for that too. So very, very handy. And I'm going to have to turn that light off. I don't want to forget. That's all I'm going to bring you today. Make sure that you have backup lighting in your home. Make sure that you're watching all of the 30 Days of Preparedness 2025 videos. We have collaborators who are spending their time to bring you very valuable information. I have learned an incredible amount already, and it is only the middle of September. So please make sure, if you haven't already watched all of our collaborators' videos, to go back and watch them. I have a playlist that I'll drop in the description below, and you can just click on that and watch and listen to everybody's videos. Again, you're very, very likely to find some sort of valuable information. Maybe you'll have an aha moment. If there's anything that you can think of, please put it in the comments below. If there's a video that you'd like to see from somebody about a topic that we haven't covered yet, let us know in the comments, or let one of the other collaborators know in the comments. We all very much appreciate you coming by, and the whole point of this is to be prepared for emergencies, whether they're a health emergency, maybe you're planning to retire and you just want to stock up on items like this, you know, and you just want to make sure that you're ready. Okay, being prepared is never a bad thing. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I'll see you later. Be kind.